Kelly, I am joined by McKeel Hagerty, the co-founder and CEO of Hagerty, as well as a $25 million car behind me. We're going to tell you why it's so valuable in a second. McKeel, congratulations on the listing, the share price today. A lot of people think that the classic car insurance business is a small segment, just a few wealthy collectors. How big is this market? How many cars do you insure now? What is the total addressable market over time?
Well, thank you for having me. It's a big day for Hagerty, big day for the car world. This is a bigger world, this automotive enthusiast space, these fun cars to drive. We've been pulling together some pretty amazing statistics about the total addressable market. It's about 43 million vehicles in North America alone that are registered and owned for the purpose of pleasure driving, fun driving, that kind of thing. Our average value of, say, $30,000, it's over $1.4 trillion worth of value, and that's a pretty interesting thing. But people who love cars, they really know they have no boundaries when it comes to how much time and money they'll spend on them, and that's what really makes this different. It's not a regular car. It's not for getting from point A to B. So it's a cool, big market.
Yeah, this is a really passionate audience. And beyond just insurance, how are you expanding to become, you've created kind of this flywheel within the classic car world. How are you expanding in what media or what other areas can you grow?
Yeah, we started in insurance, and we think we're pretty good at that and growing a lot. We started a membership subscription model about 15 years ago, and that includes a pretty heavy-duty media presence. So we have a magazine with over 700,000 circulation, YouTube channel, 1.8 million subscribers. We started acquiring event companies within the last couple of years, so we own concours, d'elegance around the country and a bunch of events and experiences. We've been building out these clubhouse models. We call them Hagerty Garage and Social. So think kind of warehouse with a kind of Soho House, clubhouse feel for car people. So we're kind of building out this ecosystem around the car world. And while we may start with insurance, it really starts and finishes with the love of the automobile.
And when we talk 13, 14 years ago, we were worried that this classic car buyer was getting too old and they were going to age out. What are you seeing from new collectors, and what's hot right now in the classic car world that these young collectors are buying?
Well, there's some good news there. This is the first year where over 50% of all of our new clients, new members are coming in, were born post-1965. So that means they're Gen Xers. That's considered young. So, Gen Xers and millennials, and contrary to popular belief, millennials do like cars. They just have to be able to afford them. So, what we're seeing, though, is newer and newer cars coming in and are being driven, owned, bought, enjoyed as for collectible cars. So think 80s and 90s cars. I think vintage off-road vehicles,
and Broncos,
Jeeps, Broncos.
Oh yeah,
it's hot as could be.
All right, Kelly. So Broncos are the new Ferraris, and this car behind me, by the way, is the car that won 1966 Le Mans. So it is a $25 million car. So these cars are going way up in value every single year.
Incredible, Robert. Thanks for bringing that to us.